Yiddish is not being used in the daily life of Jews. It is not the language in which kids play. It is not the language, as you pointed out before, where people make love. And no, Yechiel said it. Wexler said it. It is not the language in which people make love and curse. And it's not the language in which they work, which was the case in the earlier trade union movement in the United States, at least for those trades that were populated by Jews. And it is different. We are doing very well, really, academically. We have a lot of colleges and universities that are teaching Yiddish. We have spots around the world. There is unbelievably Yiddish activity in Berlin. I mean, you have to pinch yourself to see what goes on there. Paris's Medem Center has done wonders, and here in the United States, the book center itself is like a miracle. So there is activity, there is stuff that goes on. I don't know how much creativity there is in it yet, but it's too early in the stage to tell. It may be better, it may be worse. It probably is worse in some ways, but on the whole, I think it's a possibility. And as what's his name, Isaac Bashevis Singer once said, they have been predicting the death of Yiddish for a number of generations now. They're still predicting it, and it still isn't dead. I don't think it's dead. I don't think it can be dead. I think there is an affection and a feeling for Yiddish, even by people, among people who don't know it well. But interestingly enough, among my Hebrew class, among my fellow Hebrew students, they tell me that in Israel today they say that Israelis curse in Russian, make love, joke in Yiddish, and do business in Hebrew. So even in Israel, I think there is some sort of rebirth of interest, and properly so. There is a treasure of Yiddish knowledge and achievement and literature and whatnot that should not go wasted. Will it ever go back to where it was? Probably not. But very few things go back to where they were, not only Yiddish. We are not dead, and as I think Basheva Singer was right, they've been predicting it and predicting it and predicting it, but we're still alive. It's a different life. It may not be as satisfying in some ways. It's more respectable and honored in other ways. And the final decision has not been made. We're still alive and kicking.